focus and a goal before we do head into the playoffs.
It's go time. Every game is super important right now.
Certainly a huge part of Boston's success this year. The Boston Celtics trying to prevent. First up for the Boston Celtics, Smart and Langford in the backcourt. Semi Ojeleye making his 21, folks. 31 different starting lineups. Irving and Shamet in the backcourt. As Malika Andrews reported a moment ago, we are underway. As Langford turns it over, here's Kyrie Irving working against Marcus Smart. Nice pocket.
It was an intentional kick.
Tatum coming back the other way. Jason Tatum, by the way, coming off back-to-back 3 for. Tatum facing up against Joe Harris. Shoots over the top, continues to open up its respective arenas. And Kyrie at first half for Kyrie Irving only took 5 shots.
Contact. He's got not weight room strength, but
a layup. And Kyrie back the other way. Shamet has been on a shooting tear. And that's a great point considering the fact they've had 31 different starting lineups. Terry changes here, Jeff.
I'd say, Drew, I got this. I had him. It's Kemba Walker. I mean, Kyrie Irving strips Marcus Smart.
And Kyrie. See how much run he gets tonight. Shamet off the night.
Perfect year starts with the mentality of role acceptance and doing what's asked.
Joining the Celtics, Tristan Thompson said, I want to remind everyone who one of the hardest working big men.
Well, when you have dribble penetration.
Jordan on the offensive glass. Harris on the drive.
Steve Nash said he didn't even meet him until earlier this evening.
With under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Smart, little straight line.
Well, this is a nice dribble hesitation. And has a chance for a three-point play.
Naismith blocked by Jeff Green. And Cabarro on the break. 1 on 3, he goes anyway. And
started with a great Jeff Green block on Naismith, but that little
took some bad shots too. Like, we just have to be better about our shot selection and turnovers. That's the hardest thing to
jump shot, making it 28-21, and Harris raised.
I wish I could be nominated for newcomer of anything.
No, that was a while ago. Over in deep traffic. Brown busting out the other way. A 3-on-1 for Brooklyn. Brown finished.
Brown types who'll do what it takes to win.
Sorry, Jeff. Yeah, he's coming off a 21-point game, unafraid, and by Brooklyn gets into the paint. Out to Brown, going to try it from
a defensive presence and an emerging offense.
All the answers at the offensive end so far. Staring down Blake Griffin and Joe Harris attacking at the other end. Nice find to Jeff Green. England kicks it out to Blake Griffin. And Blake drills it. Brooklyn has found some offense with Kyrie Irving on the bench. Thompson inside. James.
Corner 3. That's a big-time shot.
Connections he had to take to get from Moscow to find out at halftime.
Played very well. Shot it very well from 3.
At 41. Tatum with a tough contested step back.
Well, he takes on the switch. Blake Griffin tries to close the space.
And back to Griffin. Nets have numbers. Kyrie over to Brown. I'll take the latter. You're right. Kyrie into Deion. Off the dribble.
Right, and they're trying to force him baseline. He just, I mean, that is.
ISO'd against Jordan, and they get the turnover. Shamet comes up with the ball at the other end. Remember, Marcus Smart is a guy that Boston missed dearly when he was out with that
right there to try to exploit the switching.
Smart with a nice Euro step. 11. Jordan cross court to Green. Little catch and shoot 3.
Butler drives and sets up the. That's what
I'm talking about. Team. Fournier out to Tatum. Wide open from deep. Got it. Pays to make those tweaks and those adjustments, and it has certainly so far from Barclays Center in Brooklyn. The Brooks so good that they can offset some of their defensive deficiencies.
Inspired and will finish as for Brooklyn. Through all their injuries, he's been very, very solid. The spirit of continuation.
11 from the field in this game. His contribution beyond the score sheet,
The high screen got all the way to the rim.
Marcus Smart.
Well, again, Smart takes on the contact.
In direct correlation to their defensive improvement as well. Marcus Smart going to work Jordan.
That's good initial defense by Kyrie Irving.
NBA TV, pardon me, and then Tuesday on TNT, 9:30, it's Dallas.
And protect the basket.
It's picked up by Jeff Green. An education and anticipation. Suns.
I can't wait to watch Padres Dodgers as Tatum.
Numbers, they got a 5-on-4. Cornette inside with the
Smart
reverse.
after the initial deflection.
I'm going to check with and clock down to 8. Fournier on the drive. Kicks it out to Smart from deep. Got it. 3, made one earlier. Harris chasing down the loose ball. Harris rising up. Marcus Smart took it into
Griffin, who was one of the great stars.
Kyrie over to Joe Harris, raising up for 3 for the Nets. We lead by 13. Langford got nice defense. Harris again, heat check, got it. He lost the handle. Here's Pritchard, got it. Griffin at the nail with a mismatch against Pritchard. Little bully ball.
But Jeff, you know, he's kind of a guy we can put on different matchups, play different roles.
Emphasis to close this one out.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if we can keep getting fast break points.
Front Russell with love.
Shot clock already down to 5 for Pritchard on the bounce into the paint.
A great college career, extremely well coached by Dana Altman and his staff.
They'll play against Phoenix on Sunday. Mike James got into the paint, put his body on Griffin.
It's like that, and it leads you to numbers, and there's no defense.
Mike James of Brooklyn driving. Peyton Pritchard was called for a foul. The Celtics
getting and creating good opportunities, and more as a good cut by
back from Williams. And DeAndre hit the delete button. Bruce Brown with the
ball. He just competes and works and runs and cuts. As
boy, they can't afford to have that happen. 15 now. Williams, coach, who's got 4 steals on the night. That speaks to his activity. Pritchard from way
deep. He didn't choose to challenge that.
Tatum from coming alive here. He's got a total of 32 back up here in the final minutes of the game.
A small ball 5.
Griffin kicks it out to Harris from deep.
You wonder why coaches just lose their minds and leave Joe Harris.
Why, you ask? And approaching the 2-minute mark. Jason Tatum got in his bag, whistle, do it again. They got to go quickly here. Tatum at his call.
Out of bounds is under review.
That's out on
to Shamet, moves it quickly to Harris. That's the guy that you don't want to foul. And a whistle. He misfires. Tatum now. He hit the underside of the back.
Down, come on.
Tatum misses. They need a miracle in a huge way here. And they did what they had to do, Jeff.
And this guy shoots him deep.
Of the night with 2.2 to go.
The actual basket, but towards you.
Right.
You're easier to inbound the ball.
Blake gets it into Kyrie, fouled him. Irving on the season. 92. Out to Fournier, and as Brooklyn pulls into first place in the Eastern Conference. For 15 points, 11 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. Golden State and Denver coming up next. Stick around. Here they go.